In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a pricing table in Webflow. Unfortunately, since Webflow doesn't support this functionality by default, what we need to do is use a third-party widget. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. The first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Elfsight platform. Once you've clicked to the link, this is the page that you're going to see. From here, I want you to go to the top of the page, which is where you will find this widget button. Simply hover over it and then you see this massive list of widgets that you can choose from. I want you to focus on the e-commerce section down here, and then I want you to click on pricing table, which is near the bottom. Click on that and that will take you to the pricing table widgets page. From here, click on create widget for free and then you'll be taken down to the pricing table template section. So on the left hand side, you have a bunch of different templates they can choose from, and then on the right hand side, you have a fully interactive and live preview of what the selected template would look like on your Webflow website. Now this right here is for desktop, but if you click on the mobile icon, you also get a mobile preview of it as well. Now bear in mind that all of these templates are fully customizable both in terms of design and functionality, so don't worry about the initial look just yet. We can actually customize pretty much anything that you see on the screen, and I'm going to show you how to do that in the next section. So yeah, go ahead, browse through the different templates, choose the one that you like the most. In my particular case, I'm going to go for this one right here, and then go ahead and click on continue with this template in the bottom left corner of the screen. Then you'll be taken to this page right here, which is where you can start customizing the pricing table to your liking. Now the first thing you want to customize here is the columns. So in my case, it's a standard room, a double room, and a king room. So go into each one by clicking on it and then customize it as you see fit. So for example, here we can change the title, the caption, and then you can also add a highlight label as well. Then the features, which will be these things down here. You can add more features if you want to. If you want to delete any, click on three dots, delete, duplicate, or edit, whatever it is that you want to do. And then down here you can change the price, the old price, the discount, and then you can also add a caption if you want. As you can see, there's lots of different customizations you can take advantage of. I'm not going to go for every single one. I'm going to leave this up to you to explore. But yeah, the same goes for the columns. If you want to add more columns, click on that column here, and then a new one will be added to the right hand side. Then go ahead and customize them. Once you're ready, click on done. In my case, I'm going to keep it to 3 because it looks much nicer and cleaner. Then here you can have multiple tables mode as well if you want to enable this and then customize it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to go for every single customization that you can take advantage of. I'm going to leave this up to you to explore. Once you're done with building out your pricing table, on the left hand side you also see the appearance option. So this is where you can change the overall appearance of the actual pricing table. So for example, at the moment our current layout is grid. We can change it to a carousel, we can change it to a classic table or a comparison table, and at the bottom here you can also change the width. Then you also have the column style, so there's a bunch of different ones that you can choose from. So for example, this one, yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few different ones. In my case, I'm going to go for a standard one here that was there by default. You can change the primary colors, and then at the bottom here, you can change very specific elements of the pricing table, such as the table toggle, the column, the navigation arrows, and so forth. And at the bottom, you can also add custom JavaScript and CSS if that's something that you want to do. But yeah, once you're done with building out your pricing table, to continue, go ahead and click on Add to Website for free in the bottom left corner of the screen, and then your pricing table widget will be saved up. Bear in mind, you can always come back and make small tweaks to the pricing table in the future, so don't worry about having to start from scratch every single time. Now once you're on this page, go ahead and click on publish in the top right corner of the screen, and then your widget will be published, and then you'll be taken to the plans page. This is what the plans page looks like, and what we need to do here is choose a plan. Now since this is the first widget that we're creating through Elfsight, we can actually go for this plan right here, which is completely free. As you can see, it supports up to 1 widget for up to 200 views. So if you're just getting started or if you're just testing Elfsight out, this is a good plan to go for. Do bear in mind that this comes with some Elfsight branding though, so I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a second. So if you want your pricing table widget to be 100% ad free, then I would recommend you to go for one of the premium plans right here. As you can see, they have quite a few different options they can choose from, and they also offer a lot more functionality as well. So for example, even the basic plan right here allows you to have up to 3 widgets from Elfsight compared to just 1, and up to 5,000 views on the widget compared to just 200. So you can see how the premium plans are worth it. And by the way, if you do end up subscribing annually, you also get to save quite a bit of money as well, which is pretty nice. So yeah, browse through the different plans, choose the one that best works for you, and then you'll automatically be taken to the page where you can copy the code for your pricing table widget. It will look just like this. From here, click on copy code, and then let's head over to Webflow so we can start integrating it. As you can see, I'm already in my Webflow editor right here, and what I've done is actually gone ahead and added a separate section where I want my pricing table to go. In your particular case, you don't need a brand new section, you can have it anywhere on your website, but for simplicity's sake, I've done it this way. So yeah, go ahead, highlight the location section on the website where you want your pricing table to be. In my case, I want it in this section. To highlight it, click on it with the left mouse button and then click on add elements right here in the top left corner of the screen. Then where it says search elements, search for code and then click on code embed right here. Then that's going to open up this code embed editor. Simply paste the code we just copied previously from L-side. Then click on save and close, and then let's go ahead and publish the website and the changes that we just made. And then what we need to do next is go ahead and preview the website, and we will see our pricing table. As you can see, now we are in preview mode. If you just go down, we can see our pricing table right here. As you can see, it looks super nice and clean, and as you can see, it's also fully interactive. This down here is the little L-side branding that I talked about previously, so if that's too much of a bother for you, you can get rid of it automatically by going for one of L-side's premium plans. Also, don't worry about this widget that you see right here on the top. This is only visible by you just in case you want to make any changes to the pricing table in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how to add the pricing table in Webflow. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out.